There's something about you, your voice is all in my head. All in my head, all in my head. I cannot stop thinking about what we did. Oh, what we did. I just need one more night to beat it up. One more night to beat it up. Your body keep calling, calling my name. Just one more night to beat it up. One more night to beat it up. Have our own private party. Finish what we started, girl.
Shorty.
What's up, guys? I'm your host, Tiffany Tony, and you are watching another episode of Lipstick Tea, where we talk about love, life, relationships, and whatever else I feel like talking about. Okay. Let's get juicy. I want to start by introducing my beautiful panelists. We'll start with you.
I'm Miko Rounds, guys. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Miko. Oh,
Not that shy. Hey, you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Margot Graff, everybody.
What is up with these sex
I don't know.
voices?
Miko did it, so I just wanted to be on breath.
Okay.
Well,
Shorty, what you got?
I'm Shorty. Yeah, young do-up if you're nasty.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, with that being said,
That's me. You saw how I flipped that little, I went from puberty to
Does it work?
your wife is gonna come up in here throwing hands, and I don't
I'm
have
looking
time.
at her.
Oh, yeah, no.
This is for her.
Listen, does it work for me? What's up?
No.
Can't do that.
I wonder what you would look like
You
dressed
got
as
to
a
style
stud.
all out
I've done it
and
before.
lingerie.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's dressed as a stud before. Have you ever dressed as a femme, like
No.
recently, as an adult?
No,
And you're opposed to it,
I would never do it.
even if your wife was like,
No, she wouldn't want that anyway. If I had to do a movie and they paid a lot of money, and you had like the immaculate list glam squad to
I
make
see.
me look like something, I would have to be snatched.
What about like a pantsuit with a train?
pantsuit with
How
the
about that?
train. Is
I
that?
would look
Like a
like
strapless
that gay
pant.
dude from the Met Gala. No,
Okay. All right.
with the
so
ruffles like Prince, the Prince shirts. No.
I like the print shirts, but anyway, it's
can't do
neither
it.
here nor there. The first topic that I want to discuss with you, ladies,
Tell me about
is dating apps. Do you guys meet people on dating apps? And when you do you take them seriously, or is it just a fling?
Listen. I never fooled with dating apps, but I did make a profile on POF, and all the people that used to pop up were studs. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, who is Satan behind this? Like, why is no femmes? They're all like,
Go on Bumble, because that's where all the
I'm not
femmes
going
are.
nowhere.
Well, yeah, no,
She's
now.
married.
I got boo. But that shit was weird, so I just never used it. But
So you logged in and stalked everybody else's profile, but
no.
didn't post anything.
No, those people were they send them to you, like people that live around your area. And they'll say maybe you'll like this person, and all of them are weird looking stuff. But Facebook is where I find my boo at.
Okay.
On Facebook, so you know sometimes you.
So
might-
you get them in their comfort zone on Facebook, and they just
no
slide in the
It
DMs.
was not easy getting my wife. No.
I feel like I go on Facebook once a year. That's probably why I'm single.
No, people, you gotta check your DMs. You never know.
DMs on Facebook?
Sometimes
Someone's-
It's your
sometimes you
uncle?
have-
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Like my
That's not
Uncle
okay.
Fred. Be
No,
saying,
that's not okay.
Hey, girl.
No, that's.
He's not. I don't have an Uncle Fred.
He
Trust
needs to be
me.
in jail. But listen, sometimes you have creeps in the DMs, and sometimes you have real, genuine people that's like, look, hey, I just want to take you out. Let's get some coffee. And most girls be like, you all up in my DM. Then they screenshot it, be like, look who all up in my DM. That's why they don't have nobody, because they're blasting people that are just being nice. And then they get mad when they say, well, fuck you then, bitch. I don't want you to know it. I'm unfollowing you. That's what I mean.
Well, how's
Instagram is basically a dating app. People
Yep,
just slid
it
the
is.
DM.
Yep.
And you know what? I think my last couple boos came from Instagram, probably.
Really?
Yeah, but I tried the dating app thing. That was a no-go for me. I went out
Which
with
app
some weird
did you
people.
use?
Her, when it first came out, because I was like, what? There's a gay one just for us? So I tried it. Got some real weird women, but I'm real friendly. Like, I'm nice. You don't have to look a certain way for me to initially go out and say hi and see if we vibe, just friends-wise or whatever.
So you went out with some bangers, and then what happened?
One girl called me a liar because they found out about the girl that I was in and out of a relationship with, but I told her about it up front, so I don't know. And then another one, I told her to lose my number, but somehow she still texted me later to say something else, and I was like, how are you doing this? I thought you lost my number. Like, don't say
Well,
nothing to me.
apparently she did it.
She didn't lose it. You told her to.
I told her to lose it. I told her not to respond. Like, it's weirdos.
I
It's
feel like I
weirdos.
don't take, you know what, I'm someone like, I vibe on like a scent and like how my body chemically reacts to you. And like, yeah.
Okay, see,
Like
Y'all
I
look
need
like
that.
you doing
That's
coke.
what I need. That's yeah, you
Y'all
know.
doing
Like
drugs on
I
the
feel like
show.
I
I
just
can't
So the app doesn't work for you.
God
Like,
is
I feel like
swiping
I
is
talk
not
to
enough.
people.
The Lord is watching me.
But yeah.
So you need to meet people in person.
I do, and I don't even feel like I've dated anyone off Instagram. I just feel like it's, you know what it is I work very hard for my body. I work very hard, to be in shape, to eat healthy, to eat right. And I feel like maybe because I've had this recently, like I had this like a body glow up in the past year. I dropped 20 pounds, got into jujitsu.
Okay.
I just
Let me
glue
find
the
out.
fucked up,
So
I
you're
glowed
like-
up.
Too.
But now it's like I feel like all the conversations are like, oh, babe, they're and all sexual, and I just feel like
Over-sexual.
But
now I'm like,
Margot,
So I'm
you
taking
are
notes.
very flirty.
So wait, I'm taking notes. How would you like me to slide into
can
your
we
DM?
flirt about like science or business?
Nobody
no
is
one don't
sliding in
care
your
about
DMs
that.
about science or business. It's unless there's really an opportunity for science.
You
or
know
business.
If I take a girl on a date and I pay for the food, we fucking.
You want the pussy. That's why you got your wife, because you can't be going on dates thinking that.
Unfortunately,
Hey,
No.
that's the dilemma.
If I know a guy's just taking me out to eat, to fuck, trust me, we can go on 9 dates. I've had a guy be like, "What the hell? I have taken you out on so many, and you're not even nothing." No, because if you're expecting to fuck me, then it's not gonna come. If that's the only thing you're
Margot,
talking about, then it's not gonna come. When you act like you don't want to fuck, let's.
but Margot,
I
but
kind of
you-
agree with her.
But
on
you
that.
ate 9 fucking times. Bitch, you need to give him up some pussy.
No.
She's right. 9 is a little excessive, Margot.
No, Margot
I would
greedy
say-
as
Because
fuck.
it was
Talking
like
about this.
all
Now
he
it's
wanted
like,
to talk about
he's
was
gonna feel
sexual
used.
things where I'm like,
But you used him for food, Margot.
no,
9 times.
I paid.
Gold digging bitch.
You pay for yourself?
Yes.
You went on 9 dates to pay for yourself?
Well, I don't know if
I don't
paid
believe
for
that
all of
shit.
it.
You're a liar.
Wait,
Margot's a
Margot.
liar.
Margot, I don't want to fuck.
Oh, that's fun, baby.
She changed her mind.
I don't want to fuck no more.
See, like maybe I'm fucked in the head. It's like right when somebody doesn't want to fuck, I'm like, okay, well.
So that's your like
Yeah.
dominant side.
So every,
Yeah.
for the
every
chase.
stud,
Yeah.
pretend you don't
I
want
got
to
you.
hit when
Right.
Margot comes around.
So her secret's
No,
out.
I'm
If you guys want to, hook up with Margot, slide in her DMs and act like you're talking about business or science.
Listen,
Yeah.
Okay.
there's a science center. Take her to the science. Oh, no, wait. I can't tell y'all the date.
museum.
I'm playing it because I'm about to slide in the DM.
Okay.
All right. So on these Tinder dates,
Yeah.
these POF dates, these h.e.r app dates, have you ever encountered somebody that you thought might have a substance abuse problem?
What the
And how did you deal with that? I know I'm getting juicy really early, but I want to know.
Substance
I feel like I
abuse.
always end
Yeah.
up dating people who are
Like
like
somebody
sober.
on drugs or something.
Hey, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a date. Where the fuck did I meet this lady at? Downlink. Y'all remember Downlink?
No,
Never
sounds like
used
LinkedIn.
Downlink.
Downlink was a LinkedIn. I don't-
Like Craigslist version of
That's a job.
LinkedIn.
That's a job.
Downlink was like a gay thing.
Yeah,
But I never was on
Downlink
it.
was like a gay MySpace. So
Okay.
this girl on there, she didn't look. Let me tell you something. I got cat the fucking fish.
Oh shit.
Because on that shit, she looked hella good, and she was like, I'm like, oh, she thick. Ooh, I'm like, what's up? She like, slow down, you. Ooh. Oh my God, I met her on the train. She's like, meet me on the train. I
There's
met her
where
on
you
the train.
fucked up.
Bruh. I
Anyway.
walked on the train.
Why would you meet her on a
Bruh.
train?
Bruh, we were going on a date.
Okay.
We were
On the
catching
train?
No, we're
okay.
catching the train, a BART train.
Oh, okay,
In the
okay.
Bay Area, we're catching the BART train, which is like the metro here, the subway, whatever. So I saw her and I'm like, oh, this bitch is ugly. Oh my God.
Oh, what do you do when you get on a date and you're like,
But I was already on the fucking train.
You
so
better
we was
give me
going-
enough drinks till you look like
No,
a
we were
Downlink.
going to the movie. So what happened was the whole time in the movies, I'm texting some other bitch like, please rescue me. Like, I can't be here. And she's like, you're just on your phone. You're not even watching the movie with me. I'm like, I'm watching the movie. Like, and she tried to like
watching my own
smash.
movie.
And I'm like, hold on, back the fuck up. I'd left her.
So
have you been on a date where you're all of a sudden it's like you're on the date and
you
you
don't wanna be
didn't?
there?
Yeah.
no, I set it up. Whenever I'm going on a first off, people are crazy.
my
The
God.
entire world is crazy.
I can only
I give
imagine what
people
you're
their
about to say.
information. I'll be like, I need license plates and all that. I send it. But on top of that, when I'm going on this date, I tell somebody where I'm going.
Of
I give
course.
people a certain amount of time to call me. If I'm on a good date,
Then you
cool.
don't
I'm just like,
answer.
all right, cool. If I'm not on a good date, yo, my
It's an
sister's
emergency.
having something. My nephew need to be this.
My
It don't
dog
matter
died.
what it is.
I don't have
it
a
was like a
dog, but
match-
my dog died. I gotta go.
I got set up by a matchmaking. I got reached out this matchmaking service in like Beverly Hills. Reached out. I was like, hey, can we set you up on some dates? And I'm like,
What
okay.
kind of dates?
Ju-
$40 dates or regular dates?
No, I mean just dates
This
with
is not an
like.
escorting
I'm about to say,
service.
No,
no,
I'm like,
escort
very
is
wealthy,
to me.
Like, where
just
I'm
top
from,
1% business
dates?
people,
Oh, so,
and
like-
they're like just trying to match them with
Qualified.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool,
But they
makes sense.
so they match you with someone. They just tell you about them, and you don't get to see them.
Oh no.
And I like tried to like get a picture, so I was like, I don't want to waste anyone's time. And then you get on this. So I mean, and when in the 20th century do you not know who you're going on a date with? You don't know you
What they look like or nothing.
exactly.
Everybody's sending pictures
And
now.
I just felt so awkward being on the date, like.
So was he attractive when you? Was he or she attractive when you showed
That's
up?
why they did that to
So
her.
you were not
She
open
was
enough
getting
to
pumped.
even give this person a chance.
Ashton Kutcher was behind it.
So
Had to be.
was he a nice person?
He was
Like,
the nicest.
but you wouldn't have gone out with him again.
But in sororities, normally when we say you're nice.
I see.
You know, that's fucked up. That happens in the gay world too. I've had so many girls tell me that I was too nice because I opened their door.
Wow.
I complimented them.
I need my
did
door
things
open.
for
No,
them.
but that needs to be done more than it. You know what it is? Because women nowadays, I feel like, are like, I need to be an independent woman. I can do everything myself.
Right.
So I'll just open the door. And there's
But
the
I will
chivalry's
say
lost.
that it's kind of an imbalance, especially from my perspective, at least.
I'll be
The
popping your tits, sorry.
reason, stop looking at me. The reason that I'm doing all this shit by myself and opening doors by myself is because I haven't encountered a lot of people that do it. So I've gotten used to doing it myself. So when I meet people that do it, I appreciate it.
Yep.
And the
Like it
lesbian-
really means a lot.
Yeah,
to me.
lesbian
And the
world,
lesbian
they
world,
do.
I'm
No,
like,
it's-
thank
that
God.
It's not that we don't appreciate it. In the lesbian world, I feel like studs have this really skewed idea of what the world is. They want to be the man when it's convenient, and they want to be the woman when it's convenient, and they want me to take up the slack on all the parts.
How do you
so
feel
they don't
about
open
that?
doors.
I'm
They don't
only-
open doors. A lot of them
I'm
don't.
only a woman when I have to go to a club and they say ladies is in free before 10:30. That's
She
when I
puts her
show-
heels in her
No, I
backpack.
don't. I just show the F on my ID. Like, don't try to play me. Let me in. But I'm a stud. Period. Like. You know what? So many different labels and shit now to where
Yeah.
I can't keep up with all
But
those
do you
labels.
identify as a woman, regardless?
You know what? I think I'm non-binary, and I didn't know what the fuck that
Non-binary.
was.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you
Because-
think you figured that out?
Well, I already knew. I didn't know what the
Yeah,
kind of like when you were a
yeah.
kid
How do
and
you
you knew you like girls, but you didn't know that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah,
gay.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
just knew that you were
So
different.
could you ever see yourself falling in love with someone of the opposite sex?
No,
Never.
never.
You've never ever had a little tinkly little butterfly.
No,
nothing?
and all the boys that I had crushes
Tinkle in
on when
your
I was a
tinkle.
kid, they all looked like girls. They were pretty.
Really pretty.
They were all pretty.
So could you see yourself dating someone that was trans if you were single?
A trans woman,
Correct. Either a trans man or a
like
trans woman.
Yeah.
Kamaya Scott
Yes.
with the surgery.
You know what I'm asking you.
I don't know about that. Kamaya Scott is very pretty.
Gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
So she rolls up on you. She slides
cute,
in your
you
DMs.
cute.
What happens?
if I was single and Kamaya Scott tried to holler at me, it would be weird because I'll probably be like, let's just not have no sex. Let's just hold hands.
Yeah,
and be-
right.
Let's be.
Shit, I want to
have
see.
sex
I
with
want
our
to see what a
hands
new pussy look
and other
like.
things.
No,
Fuck that.
I don't know. I'm different because I don't know.
Yeah.
So for
I've
anybody
never- I've
that's
never dated a
watching
trans
that wants to
woman.
send photos, no, I'm just
I never
Slide
dated
into
a
her
trans-
DMs with
stop.
your.
I don't know.
Let me stop.
Would you date a trans man?
Who, me?
I just showed you 2 trans men. And you were like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's tough to say. I mean,
Why?
because I've never thought about it until this moment is the only reason why. But I think, for me, I fall in love with souls. So if
Don't
I
be like
connect
Margot
with
right now.
someone,
Don't
no,
be like
I'm
Margot.
serious. I'm serious.
What do
I
you
fall
mean,
in love
don't
with
be
souls.
like me? What? Can we?
Go keep this shit lit.
No.
Would you date a trans
If
man?
you have a penis that is
but don't be like
regularly
me. I said I
attached to
would.
you that I cannot take off of you, no.
Yes.
I
Wait,
don't
what?
want the penis there.
I do.
No.
But
if you
but
can,
will
we
ta-
can attach
but
it
you're-
later every now
But
and then.
you're taking the strap on, right?
Honestly, as of recent, yes.
She's no longer a virgin. Get your shit, bitch.
Did it take you a while?
What, to take the strap? Yes.
Why?
Because
Why,
honestly, I
nigga?
don't.
Were you
Honestly, I
giving
don't.
Because
strap
you like
out?
women and you
Hold
like
on,
the
I need to know, was
experience
you giving dick away? Was you giving dick away?
Now you can't just
You
like
ain't got shit in that
not
cup.
answer
Put
these
that shit down.
questions
I
after
have-
you brought it up.
I have strapped girls before, yes.
You are nasty.
And
I knew it.
me getting strapped, I'm not really into penetration like that, so it wasn't for me. And then honestly, the shit hurts sometimes, and it's just
No,
not my thing.
that's the whole
That's
point.
Get a
facts.
smaller one.
That's just the thing. That's not my thing.
a smaller
But
one.
you can lick my clit all day.
No, see,
whole
for
day.
me, so I've been on.
24 hours.
What I realized is when I realized I couldn't live also without men was when I was getting strapped, and I realized honestly, the best part about
Margot.
exactly the best part is that you're feeling the same thing that they feel at the exact same time.
I have to
and
agree
they're
with
in
you.
your body, and I realize I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
if I only dated women for the rest of my life, I would never feel
That's
that
not
again.
true.
That's a lie.
No,
not true.
I
no,
done dated
because
girls.
trust. It's different.
I was like,
Margot.
It's different when it's
Margot, listen.
no.
Listen to me.
Breathe.
Yeah,
having
listen,
anxiety.
Margot, listen.
If I had a bitch
dated
bill, I would
straight
bring
women-
it right now,
I dated
'cause
straight women
she's
for
freaking
like
out.
a decade, right?
Yeah.
I've dated straight women that have told me that they've been with men that have had kids and all this shit. They didn't fucking get no orgasm until they fucked with me.
Right.
No,
Interesting.
I know how to get myself off
Good,
with a
okay.
guy and with a girl.
Right, but
She also gave me the best orgasms ever, but
She's
I
talking
think
about like the
there's-
guy feeling the release and the guy.
connection.
Yes.
But listen,
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
feeling a real penis in my vagina,
But I
not a
feel
connect.
what I'm
I just
doing.
A real
that's
one.
different
A
than
real one.
a
know what
a
I got
strap.
going on.
It's different. It is.
I would like to hear your perspective
Yeah,
on this.
I can
so
see
let's
that it's
give her the floor
different.
for a second.
I can see that it's different, but you know how you were saying just the same thing at the same time. I don't know about y'all, but my bitch get off when she straps me because the shit's good, especially if you're hitting it from the back. So
Hello.
she's coming, I'm coming, and it's great. She ain't gotta have no extra vibrator or nothing down there. It's just good. So you can still have
the
that
souls
connection.
connect, and
That's
so does
right. If it's
the
soul
body.
connections, we're both coming.
Yeah.
And if we're not, then kick the bitch out your bed and get a new one.
Oh, me come.
So, you guys, before we get too carried away with this topic, because I feel like we already have, we can save more of that for the
Dingling,
next
dingling,
episode.
dingling.
But what I would like to ask you
Yes.
is, have you ever dated someone whose family is way too involved in your relationship, and how do you deal with that?
Oh
if
my
you guys are
God.
watching, I want you to leave comments, DMs, and let us know your experience
Is
on
your
this too.
mama nosy? Tell me. Let me find out.
Well,
Give me a
apparently-
cute-
obviously you can relate, so
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to us
Yeah.
about that.
I dated a girl that okay, so her mom was young when she had her, so they pretty much grew up together. So instead of they had the little best friend type of situation going on.
Her mom tried to sleep with you?
No, I hope, no.
What was that like?
I couldn't resist.
No,
Good.
I hope not. That's not okay. Cougars are good, but no, not for me. But it was just like, it was too much. It was like, she would do hella shit to me and never tell her mom the shit that she did to me.
But only
So
say
it was
when
when
you
tell
fucked
her
up.
If I did something into retaliation to her doing something to me, she would make it seem like I was a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. So her mom was pretty much involved with everything. So like,
How did you handle that, and how long were you able to deal with it before you were like, I'm out?
I dealt with it for a little bit and until everybody has their own breaking point. So when I had my breaking point, I was through with her daughter. I was through with everything. And then after I was done, that's when I started getting stalked and weird shit started happening.
It's usually how it goes down.
Yeah, and especially in our world. They like when you break up with a girl in lesbian world,
She's like,
she's like, I don't give a fuck if she did say we broke up, bitch, we're together. Like that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, hella strange.
why is that anyway?
Because they have mental issues. They need
Because
therapy.
we're not done until I say we're done.
See?
If
See?
you're my girlfriend,
See?
you're still my girlfriend.
Remind me never to
I'm still your girlfriend.
slip
See?
up with you on
See?
the weekend.
We're not done until
See?
I say we're
And
done.
even when they say they done, they still don't be done.
See,
'Cause if
that's
you get
what
another
I can be done with you, but you
girlfriend-
can't be done with me.
But why? But why?
Why me?
Oh, no, I don't
Because
care.
we're
I let
more-
motherfuckers go.
We're more emotional people.
Kick up to the curb.
I feel like women are more emotional. Like with guys, I can still be friends with the people I date because I know sometimes you can love someone and it's just not going to work out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With a girl, I think it's
I was just the best.
Either
girls
Honest.
blow up.
Or
But
not.
have you had family get involved when that happens?
No, I'm a very
Is the
private
question.
person. I don't.
Do the
So
family.
your family hasn't gotten overly involved, and you don't get overly involved. Their family doesn't get overly involved.
No, I
Never.
haven't really been in a lot of serious relationships. So I'm like, why?
No, I'm joking.
Margo's a player.
I feel like you've had an experience with this before, because I could see the way your face cringed when she said that. So I want to know.
Go.
Not someone who's overly involved. I've had a mother who calls her daughter 5 times a day.
No, too much.
6 times a day. And I mean, it's cool. I'm close to my mom. I'm close to my entire family. We have group chats. We talk.
Yeah.
It's fine. But when you call in 5 times a day, if I'm saying, babe, I'm taking you out for your birthday. Mom calls, happy birthday. Great.
That's
one
cool.
call. Cool. On the way to where we're going, another call. Talk the whole time. Okay, cool. Now we're about to go parasailing. We signed the contract. Mom calls again. Bruh, 15 minutes later, we're up in this, and then she's calling again. I was like, bruh, y'all got some incestual shit going on? Is your
Yeah.
mama licking your pussy? Because I need her to calm
no.
down. I need her to calm down.
So
I'm
how
not
did
okay
you
with
handle
it.
that situation? Like, did you bring it up? Did you address it right away?
I did address the situation. I'm honestly not with the girl no more, so it's been addressed.
Yeah.
It's been addressed.
Yeah.
It's been addressed.
But you know what's crazy is I dated a girl that her mom was her mom kind of probably knew something was going on. So she would be like, if Shorty spend the night, she got to sleep on the floor.
Oh, wow.
So I would sleep on the floor because she was straight. She never fucked with a girl before, but besides me. So I slept on the floor and the girl slept in the bed. But her mom go to sleep, we'll lock the door, and I'll get in bed with her. And
How old though? How old are y'all?
We was grown.
Like, how grown are we talking?
I think I was probably like 21
wow.
or 22. But her mom, was ratchet and hella ghetto. And then on top of that, like her mom would disrespect me and say stuff about me. And the girl never stuck up for me.
But so
I had
you
to
were
break away.
sleeping with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
She would come to my
But in
house and her mom would
defense,
call
though-
at 5 a.m. like how the girl's mom was
But
calling.
in defense, would she let a guy spend the night at her house?
Oh yeah, she did.
Oh.
So it was
okay.
really that she was
She
against
dated,
the
she was against-
homosexual
Yeah, but she didn't know that we were
relationship.
together.
I see.
When she was like 15, her boyfriend was like 18, and she used to let that boy. She stayed with them.
So you felt discriminated against.
I was, because her mama
You were
wasn't with that.
discriminated
And it was the point where when I stopped fucking with her and she was like stressed out, losing weight, crying and boohooing and not eating and stuff, that's when her mom found out like, oh shit, you were with Shorty like for real. And all her friends were calling me like, please just meet her at Starbucks. Please talk to her. I'm like, no, I'm good. Her mama ain't
Well,
shit.
I know that you guys want to dig a little deeper into this topic, but we are running out of time. I'm so sorry. It's time for us to go, but don't worry, we'll be back next week, and we'll be digging a little deeper into relationships, sex, drama, juice.
And nasty stuff.
I am your host, Tiffany Tony. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Tiffany, like the jewelry store, _ Tony, like the boxer, _ Take us out, please.
Instagram, Miko _rounds. I last rounds, I go rounds, I give you rounds.
It's like your booty round.
Ow, I do love some round booty.
And I'm Margot Graff. You can follow me at It's Margot Graff, MARGO, which is C is what you get. Graph like a math graph, but with an FF, baby.
And I'm Shorty. Young Shorty doo-wop. You know, you can cash at me, put the little cash in front of the Young Shorty doo-wop. But I love all my fans on Instagram. Hey,
I forgot to drop
Give
my
them that cash
app.
out.
Don't get them no money.
see you
No
next
money.
time. We'll
Don't
see you
send them
next time.
nothing.